Hey everyone, it's Keely here, and today I'm sharing a layout and process video for day 9 of my Scraplift a Day series here on YouTube. I've added the link in the description below to Rebecca's Instagram. She's going to be joining me each day over on Instagram, so please do go and check out her take on today's lift. Today's lift is in the top right hand corner, and I've also added the link in the description below so you can go and check it out and maybe have a go yourself as well. If you do have a go on any of the lifts that I feature over the next month, then please tag me on social media because I'd love to see what you've created with the inspiration. Now today's lift, I'm going to be using the Safe Travels collection by Simple Stories. I'm using this collection to document our holiday photos from last year. It works really well with the colours from our holiday photos because we did go to Angler's Paradise in Devon. I'm not massively into fishing at all. I did give it a go, but my family and my husband's family really do enjoy fishing. These photos that I'm going to be scrapbooking today are of my husband. It's very rare actually that I scrap. I've scrapped a photo of him on his own. So I thought it was really nice to have these photos in the album of my husband. And the first photo that I'm scrapbooking is they were both taken on the same fishing trip, but he's holding the fishing rod and he's holding the bait. And he was actually pretending to eat it, and I was getting really grossed out, like that's just disgusting. But I got this really nice photo of him, and I'm actually certain I must have had the portrait mode on because the background's all kind of blurred and it looks really nice. And then the second photograph is of him again, holding one of the fish that he'd caught. And he's smiling. I love that he's smiling on these photos. I just think they're such nice photos of him. So I really wanted them in my albums, and it's just nice having a little place, you know, a little layout really about him. And I really love how this page turned out. Now this page is a lot busier than I'd say my normal style is, but I really like that it adds something different to my albums. So I've added a pattern paper border, which is this navy and blue stripe. The top and the bottom, they have some kind of triangle pieces of pattern paper overlapping. So I recreated that on my layout as well. I've also I picked some tags in matching colours, and then I picked out this let go piece, and it fit perfectly under my top photograph. So I used that as a template, cut out the same shape for the other area on the page, and that's to go in place of those triangles, and I really love how that turned out. So I am using only 3 pattern papers on this layout, but there's a lot going on. Obviously the border, and then the orangey red polka dot, and then the blue floral, and I really love how these papers work so well together. Now I'm having a look through the die cuts and chipboard, and some of these are stickers from the sticker book that I fussy cut out. I mentioned in yesterday's video that I was going to sort through my little tray of embellishments because it was getting a bit crazy, and it was hard to kind of flick through and find pieces that I could use on a layout because a lot of them were still attached to white cardstock. I hadn't fussy cut them out, and there was also like some pieces that I'd cut off a tag if I was going to tuck it in behind a photo. So there are a few pieces on there that I wanted to cut out and put, you know, to one side for embellishments. So I did sort that out after yesterday's layout, so it was much easier to have a look through and pull out things for today's page. I'm going to use this luggage bag as an embellishment, even though this photo isn't about us travelling as such. It's more, you know, to do with him fishing, but we was on holiday, so I thought that worked really well. I've got a label piece there for the luggage to rest on. I do switch that out for a different one in the end. And I'm just trying pieces really. It's just seeing what I have and testing them in different places to see what I could possibly use. I did try to use this puffy sticker along the bottom, but it didn't quite work, so I decided against that one. And I'm just pulling things out that I may use. I definitely want to use the luggage bag, and this is the label that I switch it out for to rest upon, and it's got a little geo tag on the end. I am going to look through the sticker book, and I'll pull out some white cardstock, I think, to attach a few things to that I may use. And I mentioned yesterday that the reason I had so many like stickers attached to white cardstock was because I go through the sticker book and attach anything that I think I may use onto white cardstock so that I can fussy cut them out and use them as die cuts instead. So I'll probably do the same here, where I pull out a few bits and pieces that I may use, and I will then attach those to some white cardstock and fussy cut them out. So that's what I'm doing here. Just flicking through the sticker book. I still have plenty to use in the sticker book. I really do love the Simple Stories sticker books, because you get so many more embellishments than you do in, say, a die cut pack or on just a sticker sheet. And as well, they're a smaller scale, which works so much better for my layouts because I do scrapbook in a smaller scale. So I'm just pulling out a few things that I think may work. I do pull out one of those little car stickers because I thought the car with the caravan puffy sticker didn't work. Maybe a car would. I try it, I'm not overly keen, so that will not make it on the final page, but I give it a go, and it's all fussy cut out now, ready for a future layout. So I fussy cut out all those little pieces, and I've kind of put them in place of where I want them to go on the page. So I've got a geo tag next to what's going to be my title, the Let's Go die cut. I've got some word stickers on here with different phrases. So I've got enjoying the view, the world is yours to explore, and I will bring in some more wordy bits towards the end, just to add a few finishing touches, because I do like to have lots of words on my page. Not everyone would like, everyone likes to read the journaling, because sometimes journaling can be quite lengthy. So if you can add a few word stickers onto a page that kind of tells your story, it's a lot shorter for people to then to read, families to read when they flick through the layouts. So yeah, so this is coming together now, and I'm really loving how it's looking. I love the colours. I think they work really well for my photographs. I do think my photos still pop, which is always a good thing, because obviously I want them to be the main focus of the page. Now I'm going to start committing and sticking down some of those pieces that I had added to the page. I'm really loving how my clusters are looking. I'm loving how the embellishments around my photos are looking. I did keep the embellishments around my photos quite simple, because like I said, there is so much going on this page. It really didn't need much else. So now I'm coming in with some more little word stickers just to add around the page, and I think I add them in 3 places. So I've got you are my favourite, so fun is what I'm going to add to the cluster at the top. I needed a little small word just to put under there, because I did try a slightly longer one, but it was a little bit too long. So I add that there, so fun, and then I bring in I love this place to attach to the top photo. And they just work well. We had the best time. It was so nice to get away, especially after the whole pandemic thing, and we was meant to go on this holiday the year before, but obviously with the COVID it did get cancelled till the following year, so it was like long overdue. We could not wait to get away, and we really did have the best time. The kids loved it, and it was just nice to spend some quality time together as a family, enjoying being outside and enjoying doing things together. So I'm going to finish it off with some enamel dots. I have the ones for this collection, which I haven't got many left. And then I also found another pack in my stash that matched quite well. So I pulled them in and added them to this collection. So here's my finished page. I really love how this turned out. I love that it adds something a little different to my albums. Yeah, so please do check out Rebecca's layout for today on Instagram. And I will be back tomorrow with another lift. Bye.